Evening.
Hey Jill, let's have a New Year's party this Saturday.
Isn't that a bit soon?
Why? Did someone famous get killed at a New Year's party?
No, I mean... Never mind. Sure, I'm in for it.
Great.
And Jill?
He's coming too. I mean, it's not like he has anything else to do.
Hey. No, I mean, where is he?
He was escorting a client of his to the station. He should be back any second now.
Back.
See?
So, you coming to the New Year's party too, Jill? Not like I have anything else to do, so...
I told you.
We're depressing people. Oh yeah, the kid from the other day, Gabby, I think you called her, asked me to give you this. I believe it's a note. A note? Gabby? Let's see. First of all, I wanted to apologize for my behavior before. I was still hurt by my sister's death, and it wasn't fair to take out all that stress on you, let alone put the blame on you. And so it feels weird to ask this of you, after how I treated you, but I really want to talk to you. I want to catch up, to chat for a while, to do what you were doing with me before I lashed out. I want to understand this freedom you talked about, the fear that drove you to a fight with my sister. I'll go back to the bar on the 31st. I won't take much of your time. If you don't want to see me after all that, I'll understand. But please, I really want to talk to you. Gabby.
Wow, that girl has a big vocabulary.
She was always a smart one. The 31st is written in different handwriting. Oh yeah, she asked me when you would be here and relatively free, so I told her about the party. I also assumed you'd say yes to the party, which might not have been the best idea now that I think about it. Boss, I'm having second thoughts about coming to the party.
What? Why?
Because I really don't want to face Gabby again. Now it's coming back to me. What drove me to never go back and apologize after all these years? Fear and shame. Shame because I know I made a hideously stupid mistake, and it's painful to face your mistakes. And fear of what they might say. With Lenore, we never broke up formally, so I was always afraid that if we were to meet again, he'd break up with me. And I don't want Gabby to tell me that she hates me to my face. Lenore was in the right to break up with me, and Gabby is in the right to hate me. I don't want her to. Maybe if I never see her again, she'll never tell me that, and...
Jill? You idiot! You're thinking backwards. Didn't the letter say she wanted to understand you? If you bail out on this, she will hate you. Not only that, but you're getting a new chance here. Do you want to live the rest of your life running from another memory? Didn't you just say to Armitage that you hated feeling like that?
Armitage?
Titty hacker.
Alma, right.
I don't know what happened when you fought with that girl's sister. But now you have a chance to make amends. And not only that, you have us watching your back. So I want you to think about this. One day of fear or a lifetime filled with regret. Which one do you pick?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I hated feeling like that. I won't run away this time.
Good, because I would have gone to your apartment and dragged you out of there if need be.
Hey, boss? Thanks.
That's what friends are for.
Yeah. Anyways, let's start the day.
Ooh.
Time to mix drinks and change lives. Seriously though, it's the second note that has stirred such feelings in me. Second one? 2 weeks ago I got another note in the mail. This one is from Lenore.
Was that the envelope you took away from me in a panic?
Yep.
You haven't opened it? Why not open it with Gabby? You're facing one fear, might as well face the other.
Maybe. Don't push her, Chief.
I'm not. I just know she's capable of doing all that. I'll go secure stuff for the party. Call me if you need anything.
Keep it up, Jill. Thanks. Happy holidays. Someone's happy. we held a party for the staff and their children. You should have seen the faces of those kids receiving gifts. Nabbing the Santa suit at the last minute the other day was totally worth it. Santa dresses seem to have been popular this year. I heard they were sold out in most places. There was this weird shortage of Santa suits, but luck was on my side this year. Sorry for that outburst. Why? You looked so happy, I felt happy too. You shouldn't hide your happiness. Anyway, can you get me a cobalt velvet, please? Sure. Cobalt velvet for Stella. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. And then lots of carmatrine. All on the rocks. Mixed. Here. Thanks. Are you meeting with Say today? She should be here in a bit. She told me she wanted a drink here, and since I was coming here too, sadly I can't stay for long. I have some errands to run. How has she been lately? She's better. Her wounds have been healing really nicely. If only she stopped scratching at her bandages so often. What about her eye? Eye? Oh, hers. Sorry. It'll take longer to heal, but as long as it's kept clean, there should be no problem. But to be honest, I'm more worried about her emotional wounds. She doesn't show it, but she's had the Fuck me. I'm about to pick a different accent for this character. She's had depressive bouts from time to time. And who can blame her? Her life changed completely. The job she loved no longer exists. She was used as a disposable pawn in the whole bank affair. I'm afraid it will all make her go back to her old ways. Old ways? It was a rough spot when Say was a teen. Her mom's clinic was about to close, then her biological father, who was an asshole, showed up. And the teachers at her school didn't help. Say is not a slow learner by any means, but her way of learning stuff is different. She needs equivalences to things she knows. You need to get a bit in her mindset. Once you get this, she's a fast learner, but schools don't have that kind of patience. They basically branded her as a failure. She even dropped out. I would have suggested a special course somewhere else, but that would have offended her. She's always been against being labeled as special or different. Anyway, Say was totally different during that period. Foul-mouthed, short-fused, always frowning, the total opposite of how she is nowadays. From time to time, I see that old look cross her face and it scares me. You're comparing her to her teen self, though. People mature. Maybe she'll show signs from time to time, but I bet Say knows better than to go back to that. I hope so. Get me something cold and sweet, will you? Sure. Cold and sweet. I think I've heard that one before. Nope. Sugar Rush? No? Moondust? There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Blended. Here. Thanks. This is the kind of stuff Say asks for, you know? Or this is the kind of stuff Say asks for, you know? Now that you mention it. So, I take it Say's family situation isn't exactly fine and dandy? Huh? It's a mess. They've tried to fix it over time, and I'm glad to say that they've actually done it. Say's mom had a really abusive relationship with Say's biological father. Sadly, like many women in that situation, she just tried to justify his actions. But apparently, things got nasty when Say's mom, Miss Emmy, got pregnant. Okay, this is gonna be your warning. Besides the fact that this game tends to handle a lot of sensitive topics, this game so far has had one scene that talked openly about relationship abuse, and it did not handle that subject well. So, be forewarned. At that point, she had an epiphany, one could say. She didn't want that guy to raise her child, so she finally sought help. Things weren't so easy though. Before the authorities could take him away, Miss Amy got a serious beating from him. Don't like where this is going. She still uses a cane to walk thanks to that. Yikes. She moved here, Say was born. She started her veterinary clinic. So, did he come back? He was drunk and couldn't find any drugs, so he made it to the city. Okay. I'm gonna have to workshop a different accent for her. I know that I already changed her voice because I forgot what it was from the beginning of the game. I feel like it was similar to Say's, like Say has a breathy voice, and I think Stella had a more threatening breathy. Go for the city. There we go. All right. He caused a ruckus for a couple of days until Say managed to scare him off. How? It's just canon that her accent changes every once in a while. At no point do they say that doesn't happen, so you can't prove me wrong. She beat him to near death 3 times. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh, but... Oh, don't worry. I laughed too. The dramatic irony there is delicious. I've been wondering, can you really be so calm in the lower parts of the city? I mean, the streets are not exactly safe, and a cat boomer is sure to become a target. Well, I have my security staff with me at all times, so there's no problem. Besides, this part of the city is comfier. Come again? Sure, uptown is cleaner and maybe more secure, but it's also too sterile. I don't know what a cat boomer is. I'm assuming it's the fact that she's got like actual cat ears and whatnot. But yeah, I don't think there's been an in-game explanation for that. Around here, you can actually feel the warmth of the people. You feel there are people living. I especially like going to a busy food stand. I feel a warmth there that the uptown doesn't have. It's also easier to talk to people. You finally came. Welcome. If you try to talk to someone in the upper part of the city, they either shrug you off or flat out ignore you. People around here are a bit wary, but they're also more likely to talk to you. Not that things aren't nice there, though. Can I get you something? I feel like having a beer. Make that 2. But I just want 1. I'm asking for 1 from... I'm slipping into the other accent. I'm asking for 1 for me, adding 1 to your order. Oh, that. Right. 2 beers for the girls. Beer! There we go. Next. What the hell did I get wrong? That's not 8. Whoops. 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I go too far? No. 1, 2. 2, 1, 1. Mixed. There we go. Slot 2. 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Jesus. Here. Thank you. Thanks. Say, you should have seen the kids after you left. They were all playing with the toys you picked. You nailed it again this year. They were all asking, where's Say? Where's Say? Why do they call you just Say when they call me Auntie Stella? I don't look that old. Don't worry, they still like you. Sorry I had to leave, but Mom worked overtime that night and I couldn't leave her alone. What happened? Well, there were fireworks and some dog thought it'd be safe to hide in a jar. The little guy managed to get his head and a paw inside before getting stuck. And it was plastic, so they couldn't just try to break it. That's messy. She needed someone to hold the dog while she worked. Poor fellow was scared. Well, I'm out. Oh yeah, we'll have a New Year's party this Saturday if you want to come. Sure, it's better than depressing myself with Dad's woes about the next fiscal year. I'll be here. Bye, Jill. Bye, Say. Careful. Please come again. You want to come too? I'd love to. I'll also make up for not coming last time. How was the party? Pretty nice. We played Truth or Dare. Had some fun, broke some glasses, ate lots and lots of food. Seriously, looking back, the amount of food was ridiculous compared to the number of people who were there. Better leftovers than left hanging, don't you think? That is a great phrase. I love it and I'm keeping it. Yeah. Can I get you something? Let's try something classy. Okay. Something classy for Say. Cringeweaver is bubbly. I know she likes sweet drinks. How about Velvet? No. Mercury Blast? Sour. Sour. Sweet, there we go. Brandtini. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, aged, mixed. Stop. What did I get wrong? Missed one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Definitely. Okay, there we go. Aged, mixed. Karma Tree, not Flannerjide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm a great bartender. Missed the aging. God damn it. I'm getting literally everything I could get wrong on this one drink. Oh, aged, mixed, stop. There we go. Woo! Something classy. Yep, this is the thing. Stella came in quite cheery about Sunday. This Sunday? Oh yeah. Well, you know, her birthday is actually the 25th. Really? There's a weird story from when she was a kid. She heard Mega Santa's story and somehow she got it into her head that by being born on the 25th, she was the spiritual reincarnation of the original Santa. That made her start giving out gifts like crazy. She got over it, but the gifting stuck to her. That's adorable. Spiritual reincarnation? Well, the story says the Redmond family destroyed Santa's spirit, and that Mega Santa was reborn as a manifestation of the Christmas spirit. She thought she was the old Santa spirit in a new body. That girl was delusional as a kid. Huh. Speaking of things you did when you were young, Stella mentioned she worried about you going back to your old ways. Something about a rough period where you were angry or something? Oh, that. It's sweet that she's worried. But I won't go back to those days just like that, though. Even if I face the same situation, I'm more mature, you know? I'm not a teen anymore. Expected as much. Told her as much. Hey, can you get me something bubbly? Sure. Something bubbly for a bubbly girl. Say is the best. We haven't met everyone on the game, and we haven't gotten to know everyone that we have met yet. But I'm pretty sure I said it when we first met her, and I will say it again. Say is best girl. She's great. She's amazing. Nope. Bubbly isn't a flavor, though. How about Velvet? Go with the fringe. Oh god, there's so much booze in that. Frothy water. She likes non-alcoholic drinks, so... Here. Bubbly, bubbly. Hey, Jill, this might seem a bit random, but... Do you remember the first time I came here? Yes. Yeah, you're the second white knight I've served. I remember. Why? Oh, fuck off. Precisely because of that. I've been meaning to ask you about that story. How was your other experience with the White Knight? If I had to put it simply, the total opposite of you. Oh? She came here as part of her work, looking for information on some case. I went through the motions, offering her a drink and all that, but she came only for her job. At first, I thought she was just another private eye, but she showed me her badge and all. What kind of case was it? I wouldn't know. She never told me, but she asked if I saw some people. She got pretty intense when I told her I had no idea who she was talking about. I suggested she ask the vending machines outside, and they told her the suspect climbed on them. She got her info and she left. Pretty professional, if a bit intimidating. Seemed personally invested in the case, though. The way she lost her cool was... suspicious. You seem to be pretty good at reading people, Jill. Makes me kinda jealous. I'm not good at that. It's just a coincidence that I noticed it. But you noticed it. I'm not good at reading people. Even if the key was thrown in my face, I wouldn't be able to see it. I'm sure you can compensate with another skill. Any particular reason you asked me about that event? Not really. I just found the fact that I was the only other white knight you served weird. I mean, really? Just two? Weird, I know. I've spent most of my life with almost no interactions with white knights until I met you. Means you've had a nice life, then. That sounded creepier than I thought. A bit, yeah. Well, I'm done for today. Thanks, Jill. Please come again. I'll go take my break, Jill. Sure. Nice. Day 15. Gosh. 15 days in, really? What a game. Oh my god, I just noticed that says copyright 2069. I wonder if I left food for 4. Okay, I'm here. Dorothy? You won't get through the bar anytime soon. You can stop walking. Ah, honey. You want something? The usual, I guess. Usual. Oh. Usual. I wonder what's wrong with her, though. Oh god, what was it? It was the... piano woman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A 1, 2, 3. 1, 2 of these. And 1, 2, 3. Aged. Mixed. Here. This is nice. Nice. Ice. Ice? Okay, you're freaking me out. What's up with you? Hey, honey. How do you know it's real? How so? I mean, how do you know if what you see is an actual thing? How can you tell if what you see around you is actually happening? What tells you everything is not actually a fabrication? What tells me I'm not just a simulation in a computer? And those ponderings brought you to the bar? What? Oh, I'm in the bar. Am I? Dorothy. So you're having a solipsistic crisis of sorts? Solip what? Solipsism, the theory that the self is the only thing that can be known to exist. See, that's another thing right there. That word.
Solipsism. What does it even mean? Where the hell did it come from?
Well, solus means alone and ipsa means self.
Yes, but how did it come to be? You expect me to believe that a lot of people just randomly decided to make noises? And decided, hey, let's make this noise mean this? It doesn't make sense. Words don't make sense. I've been repeating words for a long time and they've stopped making sense. Why?
Calm down, that's just semantic satiation.
Stop making up words, honey. And then there's this counter. How can I be sure the counter is really here?
It is. Please stop tapping it.
Hold on, just making sure.
I should make her a drink. At the very least, I'll have something to throw at her. I'm gonna make another one. I'm a little worried that the first one didn't work very well. I think there's something going on with Lilum. Like, that's what the news is getting at. Aged, mixed. Stop tapping the counter so much. I'm this close to throwing this at your face.
Sorry.
So let's start from the beginning. Since when did you have this existential crisis?
Since earlier today, I think. I was remembering the good times I had with my guardian. But I don't know. It was all too sudden. I was thinking about everything that happened from a week ago until now. How much fun I was having, how much I loved everyone around me. And out of nowhere, the thoughts started piling up in my mind. What is love? What is fun? Are those feelings real? Is all of that real? Am I real? What tells me I'm actually in a body? What if I'm just some computer somewhere thinking it has a body? What if I'm just a human girl in a comatose dream?
What tells me that you're real?
Eh?
For all I know, I might just be a figment of someone's imagination. Or even just an AI simulation in some computer that thinks it's a human. I've been there, Dorothy. That existential doubt and crisis, that uncertainty about whether or not things are real. It was a couple of months only, but I remember having panic attacks and scratching my arm to feel something. The panic attack gave me a rush of adrenaline, so I couldn't feel the scratch and the fear got worse.
What did you do to get over it?
Oddly enough, I read a book. The Last Rain in the World, one of my favorites. At one point I cried with the book and I realized I was crying over fake things. A story and its characters. Uh-oh. Oh, this game's about to punch me right in the gut. I didn't care less for them because they were fake. Why not think of reality like that too? Even if I'm a figment of someone's imagination, I'd still care about you. That's what I told myself, at least. It wasn't immediate, but that focus helped me.
I like it. Hey, can I take this drink?
I made it for you.
Thanks. Okay then. Phew!
Why did you throw it on your head?
To feel something you made.
And?
It burns and itches a bit.
I'll get you a towel. Delivery for Dana Z. Oh, I've been here before. Oh, it's this guy. Mr. Mario. Welcome back. I have a delivery for Dana Zane. Who's that? She's my boss. I'll get it for her. Right, sign here, please. It's a big package. I wonder what's inside. You should open it. If it's something perishable, maybe it'll need to be refrigerated. Let's see. It's a wiener. A really big wiener.
Hey, honey.
Hmm?
The big package had a big wiener inside.
What will your boss do with such a thing? I don't know. She'll cook it. Perhaps she'll chop it?
Honey. Seems the wiener is too big to eat correctly.
Stop!
Maybe you could prepare some right now? What do you say, honey? Do you want some of your boss's wiener?
I don't. Seriously, Jill? She's the one making the jokes. and you're the one trying not to laugh too hard at them. Anyway, we all know if we dare cook this without permission, she'll hang us upside down. She'll hang me upside down.
Hey, Jacket Boy, what's your name?
I'm Mario.
Come on, Mario. I'll buy you a drink.
You might have another delivery, you know. This is the last one, actually. I'll accept your offer. I'll have a sunshine cloud. And you?
I'm fine.
Sunshine cloud for Mario. It's me, a Mario. 1, 2. A 1, 2, and a shitload of Karma Train. On the rocks and blended. Here. Thanks. Hey,
Call me Dorothy. You can also call me Darling for the right amount.
Yeah, Dorothy. Why did you buy me a drink? Just to let you know, I don't swing that way.
What way, Lilim?
I'm a man's man. I like men, okay? Not that there's anything wrong with liking women, but...
Oh, don't worry. I wasn't hitting on you. I was thanking you.
Thanking me?
Your package let me see Honey here laughing like an idiot.
It's easier than you think.
That made me happy and, I don't know, it fit with what she was telling me earlier. I'm more calm than when I entered.
Glad to help, I guess.
Well, duty calls. Bye, Mario. Bye, John. Bye, Honey. Enjoy your big wiener.
Out with you. He seems like a nice girl. I don't mean for it to sound like I get it, don't worry. You like guys, it's clear. Speaking of, you like motorcycles, don't you? I do, yeah. Have you been to the motor district? I spend all of my free time in the motor district. Actually, why? Is it true what they say about all the illegal races going on there? You're not a cop, are you? As far as I remember, no. Well, I mean, there are illegal races, but there's also a semi-legal league going on there. Semi-legal? The authorities acknowledge that there's races going on. They don't know what goes on in them, however. Modified engines, casualties, substance abuse. The illegal ones end up being safer in the end. Huh. Have you heard about a biker called Christine Love? Miss Love, of course. Everyone knows who she is. What about her? Is her gang as dangerous as they say? I don't know. Nobody knows. Excuse me? They look intimidating enough, but truth is, nobody has faced them directly. Moreover, nobody wants to be the one that got beaten to a pulp if they turn out to be what they seem. So her gang is just there, menacingly doing their own thing, not bothering anyone. Oh. Do you want anything else? I'll have a piano man. Alright. A piano man for Mario. Piano man. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 1, 2, 3 on the rocks and mix. Here. Yeah, this is nice. Those Transylvanian Marios. He's got a generalized European accent. I'm doing weird shit with it. Hey, you to an item? What are you trying to say with that laughter, Jill? No, we're not. What's wrong with you? Eh? You work with this hunk of a man and you don't feel the least bit tempted? How can you be so calm with his smell so close to you? Ever heard the expression, his past is a fucking weight I don't want to carry? Because his past is a fucking weight I don't want to carry. If he even has a past at all, I'm having my doubts lately. Are you implying he's not good game? I've been doing a bounce around with this accent of a little bit of Italian, a little bit of Spanish, and a little bit of generalized Eastern European. Oh, don't misunderstand. Gil is good game. He's not bad looking, he's a gentleman, he's always attentive. But he's also distant and will take many steps back when he feels like he's getting close to somebody. You don't have to marry him, just push into a closet and, not interested. You annoy me, bartender. You don't see what you have right in front of you. I'm out. Please come again. Jill, you heartbreaking fuckboy.
Back. Did anything happen?
I discovered I have the sense of humor of an 8-year-old.
Did anything new happen?
Hey, they brought you a package.
Ah, yes, my curated Wiener. It's a gift from my folks. It was delayed in customs, but here it is. You guys want some of it? That's a new one.
Have some pocket money. I'm out of excuses. Oh, Dana is too good to us, truly. Jill wonders if Maneki Nekos actually bring luck. Buy one to prevent her from getting too distracted. Have a very nice day. We've got 2 days to earn 6K. You've been chuckling since yesterday, Wiener. All right. We're going to read through all of these and then we'll save. Ooh, that bar called Valhalla. Is it any good? I need a place to unwind after work. Normies are taking over, huh? Everyone is a neat just like me. Anyway, place is cool, but the bartender can be a bit of a dick. How so? Never been there, so I wouldn't know. Is she cute? I can't take it if she's cute. She's cute, but I think she's a bit full of herself. The guy seems a bit more of a bro. I see you already had a conversation with her. Did she reject your advances? Nah, I just heard from the distance. So, is that a no? Kind of. I mean, if you're going there just to chat. I just want a place to chill for a bit and meet new people. Can I smoke there? Is there any bar from the BTC where you can smoke? Nope. Bummer. Well, I think I'm going next week then. Sounds good enough for me. Oh, I'm full of myself? You are. Yeek, the final remaster leads the video game charts. The newest remaster of 2016's Yeek, a postmodern RPG, opens the charts this week with 3.5 million copies shipped on its launch day. Other titles this week include the releases such as Hatsune Miku, Project Remaster, and Sting's Face Remastered. Full chart including lifetime sales. Yeek, the final remaster, 3.5 mil new. Hatsune Miku, Project Remaster, 1.5 mil new. Sting's Face Remastered, 950k new. Water Pro Wrestling G, 500/950k. Dang It Round Paul, 400k, 1.2 mil. This is the third final this year. Woman marries anime pillow. Nobody is actually surprised. I remember a time when wacky stuff like this made a lot of headlines, but even though I'm reporting on it, I can't help but think how mundane it's become. I mean, we live in a world where you can just plug into the internet and live there for as long as your wallet can afford related fees. Lots of people get married in these virtual spaces. Thanks to new technologies, the traditional views on human relationships have changed so much that someone marrying a literal object feels kind of tame now. If the pillow had some form of intelligence, it might be somewhat different, but it's just a plain generic anime hug pillow. Get with the times, Grandma. That's a pun on Fire Pro Wrestling, which you imported. Oh no. Wanna marry me? Can't marry your own son. First space colony plans to develop its own army. Even though space was imagined as the promised land, a place where humanity would start over, it looks like we're about to repeat our mistakes from the past. The first space colony, Shin Outer Paradise, is currently in talks to develop its own privately owned army, following alleged threats from a notorious terrorist group. We're discussing it right now, but the law is most likely approved. We'll have an army, and we'll defend our motherland from any terrorist threat. Alice Rabbit chimed in during a private stream. This terrorist group does not exist. Don't let the Outer Paradise government fool you. The only reason for this law is so they can have more control over the population. Alice Rabbit is in space too? Amazing. Alright.